Keep on walking. Keep on walking. You don't want to trouble. Keep on walking. Go.
I'm American.
Go keep on walking, man.
If you're American, husband and wife and my wife, you have to keep car. No, I do deeply car.
Keep walking.
No, I just know this car
Keep walking. Keep walking.
I can stay wherever I want.
Yeah, put him up full mass. This male Karen thought it was a good idea to question a family's citizenship status. We're going to keep him up. Berenice Rodriguez posted this encounter on TikTok and gave more background to what allegedly happened. Here are the allegations she wrote on TikTok. Quote, a couple of days ago, as we were driving to my in-laws, we noticed this guy walking in the middle of the street. My husband was driving. I was in the back seat with my baby and my 6-year-old. We thought, okay, he will move once we get closer. He didn't. He stood there in the middle of the street and stared at my husband while mouthing words and making hand gestures. We drove by and I turned around to see him now following us. We pulled into my in-laws' driveway since it was just a few houses down from where we first made contact with him. The guy catches up to us, and as we are getting down, he asked my husband if he spoke English. My husband said no, just so the guy could be on his way and not entertain him. This guy proceeds to tell us, quote, y'all need to get the F out of my country and go back to Mexico, end quote, which I didn't catch on the camera. Quote, this is America and you need to speak American, end quote. I'm American and I can say whatever I want. My husband then in English told him to keep on walking because he didn't want any problems. This guy then tells my husband he can beat his A if he wanted to because, again, he is American and he can do whatever he wants. My husband stood his ground, did not allow this man to belittle him for being Hispanic. This is the kind of right that some people think they have just because I'm American and I can say, do whatever I want, end quote. I now have my 6-year-old asking me, why that man say those things? How do I explain to her what racism is? How do I explain to her what our current reality is? Well, it's a very sad reality, isn't it? Just reminding your child how much you love your child, how much your family loves that child, how much love that child has in that household. It's one of the best ways to buffer the bigotry and the hate that exist. Put his picture back up again. Somebody knows him. I would assume somebody loves you, sir. Looks like you may need a hug. I know something about people like you. I know that people that seem like they deserve our love the least really need our love the most. You are that way because somebody did not love you properly. And I say this in all due respect. And because of that lack of love inside of you, you are now sending that lack of love to other people. I'm encouraging you to connect to your higher self. Because if you keep doing this, somebody's going to kick your ass. Luckily, you ran into the right family. They simply wanted to have a peaceful day. All right, Yas, thoughts here.
Yeah, this story just proves my point that I'm always making that racist people are stupid people. He wanted that man to speak American. This is not a smart person that we're dealing with here. And not being smart plus being incredibly entitled, just like I mentioned in that last story about the small, loud, and entitled faction of American society that truly supports Trump and his agenda. the two combined is a scary combination. This stupid man thinks that he can do whatever he wants because he's an American. And these people can't be reasoned with. They can't be made to understand complex ideas. They find comfort in hatred and anger because they're addicts. And they don't have the mental capabilities to challenge their own existing beliefs. They love to be triggered. And it's annoying for the rest of us. We all wish they would stop or at least just leave us alone. If you're going to be angry and hateful and racist, just like stay home, like just don't go to the grocery store. Don't go outside. If this man wasn't standing outside, everybody would have had a much better day.
That's right. Well said.